Good afternoon, viewers. This is Stephanie once again, and I'm going to speak to you today about three segments. Again, more credit information to help you get better information to decide what credit card you would like to use that best fits your money and your finances and your budgeting. I'll also speak to you about credit unions, low credit cards, well, the site for low credit cards that will give you specific information. We're going to talk about free online money management sites, as well as insurance sites where you can get information on how to make the best decisions for those important things in your life, like planning for your children and loved ones if something should accidentally or untimely happen to you. Okay, so let's begin. The first credit card site that I'm going to give you, it actually had a couple of problems a few videos back, but it's active again, and I went on it to make sure what it was offering this time, and that was creditkarma.com. Now, all of these websites I'm going to give you are free, and the information is informational. Some of the other management sites that is actually functional, so that you can use them in your everyday life. But for the credit information, dealing with the credit unions and the insurance information, those sites are going to be strictly informational. So, and don't shy from them because they're informational. They teach you how to manage in areas where you might have been lacking or just not even aware of before. Okay? But all of the money management sites that I'm going to give you today, which is only two, Mint.com and Quicken Online, those are functional sites where you can plug in your financial information daily and go back to the site every day, once a week, twice a month, whatever you want to do to learn how to better budget and save your money and make your money work best for you. All right, so back to credit. Creditkarma.com is going to be a personalized summary site that's going to basically talk about credit score comparisons and tools and information and the variety of offerings for savings through credit cards and also mortgages. They may even go into auto loans and etc. Because the whole idea is to teach you about how credit affects those areas of your life besides just going into a store and swiping a card and buying something. Then you have culookup.com. Now, this is the credit union website, and this website is strictly to locate credit unions within your zip code. And a lot of people who work for city, state, or federal are familiar with credit unions because most of those employers direct them there in order to get better rates and interest as far as their accounts are concerned and as far as taking out personal and business loans are concerned. Traditionally, commercial savings and business banks that we're familiar with, like Chase, Bank of America, Washington Mutual. Well, it doesn't exist anymore in New York, but it still does in other parts of the country. Wachovia, etc. Pick a bank, you name it. They don't offer the best interest rates or the benefit of the actual bankee or client because it is their benefit to be business orientated to gain the most for themselves and not for you. So this is why a lot of times some people will be geared towards using a credit union instead of a traditional bank because they already understand that a credit union, like one of the many online banking systems like ing.com, they're going to offer you the most interest to your accounts and are going to personalize your time with them because they want to keep you as a customer because they understand that they are outnumbered by the traditional banks. So it's worth looking into because you're going to get a lot for your dollar. But at the same time, remember in some of the other videos I spoke about, when it comes to banking information and gaining interest, that's beautiful as your money grows and you're using it. But at the end of the year, you will have to, address that and put that on your taxes with the 1099 interest form that you should receive to deal with the IRS. Nothing to be afraid of, just a reality of life, fact of life. Okay, so now the next website that's going to deal with credit card information, that's going to show you the lowest credit cards in existence and which ones are going to offer you like the best credit based on your credit quality. What I mean is that this website is great because it deals with no credit. So we're talking about students, sometimes elderly, because remember, our grandparents and great grandparents, black people in America weren't allowed credit. So some of them have the best credit in the world. So they might want to take advantage of this as well. But for those of us my age, from the 30s on up, we are subject to having poor or bad credit. But this website, lowcards.com, it's going to include all of that, and it will also take into consideration your bad credit and still tell you which are the best, lowest interest and everything else credit card for you. It will also give you information about Canadian credit cards. Now, you might think that that's something you don't have to be concerned with, but remember, there are a lot of Canadians living in America, working here, and they transit back and forth, and those same credit cards they have access to, so do you. And the privileges that go along with those credit cards, you can also have access to as well. So look into that as well, and if that fits you best, you do everything according to what fits your pocket best. You look into it. If not, leave it alone. On to the money management for the daily basis of your household spending. You got quickenonline.com, and this is basically going to go into budgeting, paying off debt, and basic money management skills that maybe a lot of us are not familiar with, okay? All of this information, just to put this disclaimer out there, is not to insult anyone's intention and insult anyone's intelligence. It is the intention of mine to just provide additional information for you to better your economic situation, whatever that may be. When you're raising children and you're in a single parent household situation and money can be tight at times, okay? Mint.com is a money management. It's highly recommended by me because this is one that you can use daily. You put the information into the system, and the system is going to tell you where to make the improvements and where you're doing a good job at, and where you should just omit things or add something to best make your budget work for your benefit, not for some banking institution or etc. The insurance websites are two, in particular insweb.com and iiaba.net, and it's just basic insurance policy and agencies coverage information. This again is an informational website that's going to explain to you all the types of insurance out there: life insurance, auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, airline insurance, anything, so that you're covered in case of an unexpected event. As usual, I will provide the links adjacent to the video. Good luck in all of your endeavors. Blessings go out to you. Please take advantage of the information that I'm providing to you. I just only want the best for you and your children. Good night and take care until the next video.